These are the new handicap rating race cards from Infor Racing. And we start with the race overview. And this gives all the details for the cards that you'll go through in a second. And below each card, we have some draw and stalls and race insights tables to look at. Okay. First of all, we've got the Infor Racing Handicap scores, which is on this column here. And these are our calculations given to each horse for the handicap form. Okay, so if you click this one, you get all of the higher scored horses at the top. Okay, race time, course, total code runs, win percent, official rating today, official rating last time, and the position last time out. Okay, and the number of the difference in rating between today and the last win. Okay, and you can sort all of these columns, but if you sort this to last win column, you can find the horses which are, these are the horses which are, this horse is 19 higher than its last win, these three are 9 higher, etc. Or cut the other way and find the horses which are the most below their last handicap win. Okay, so and then all of these horses here, you can click each horse and it will take you to that race. Okay, so here we have the 7 o'clock at Southall, and you've got the horse, the saddlecloth number, the draw stall number, day since run, age, sex and weight, handicap rating score, Infor Racing handicap score, today's official rating, the difference between today and the last run in the same code, and the difference between today and its last win. So its last win is £2 higher, and it's been raised £2 since its last win. So this one down here is on the same mark as last time's plus naught, but is also 2 higher than its last win. Total runs, okay? The number in brackets is the total number of runs in the race code, whereas this is all weather. This is all weather and flat turf, okay? So this is, in the number of brackets, is the whole total number of runs, so you get to see how many runs the horse has had in total. The number after it, number 2, is the number of runs it's had in all-weather handicaps, okay, or the race code handicaps only. So he's had 2 runs in all-weather handicaps. He's won twice, 100% strike rate. And then this number in brackets afterwards, I'll go to this horse here. So Property Ping has had 17 runs in total on the flat and the all-weather, run in 11 handicaps on the all-weather, won 2 of them, 18%. So then these numbers in brackets, the number 3 are the number of times that the horse has had what we're classing as a good run. So it's either won or come within 2 lengths of the winner. Okay, so 3 out of 11 is 27% that the horse has won or come within 2 lengths of the winner. This horse here has had six times Fanjove. It's run 7 times in all weather handicaps, won 2 of them, and then the other 4, so 6 in total, is either won or come within 2 lengths, which is 86% strike rate. Okay. The form here is for flat racing. Red figures are turf form, flat turf. Black are all weather. And in jump racing, the red figures are chase races and the black figures are hurdles or national hunt. Comments here are our comments we make on the whole of the horse's form and its handicap ratings, etc. And the chart here, you can click a chart, any chart you like, and this gives you the total past history in a bar chart for each of the horses' all-weather handicap runs or race code handicap runs. So you can see today the horse is off 67 in a class 5. Last time it was also 67 in a class 5 and came 4th. Previously 67 in a class 5 and came 2nd, etc., etc. So if we find one where, see if we can find one. All the bars in green show runs where the handicap mark is the same or lower than today's rating. Okay. if we find a horse in red, let's try. Okay, so you've got this horse here. All these 4 runs here were the handicap marks were higher than today's, okay, and the green ones where the handicap mark was lower than today's. So some horses have far more runs and bar charts to explore. Okay, so you can get a visual view of each of the handicap runs. 75 in a class 3 came 11th, was dropped down, kept dropping until he won off 57. Now this horse has risen back to 61. Okay, so green bars are the same or lower official rating than today, and red are higher. Okay, so go back to our 7 o'clock at Southwell, and if you click, let's click any horse, you'll see these. This horse has had 3 good runs, and you can see what the race conditions of these good runs were. Okay, so this horse has won twice and was beaten 2 lengths or less, actually 2 lengths. Beaten 1.25 lengths into second. Okay, so then you can compare the today's conditions with class 5. He's only run well in class 6. And other things like that. 58 was his last run, and he's gone up before to 62. Okay. We also show the number of runs, and since this good last run, so his last run was his last run. Okay. If we go back to that previous race, we could see that Minster Prince. Trope Power. Okay, so Trope Power has run 7 good races, but he's never won one out of 29. These are the good races where he's been beaten less than 2 lengths or less. Okay, these are the race conditions, handicap marks, and it's been 7 runs since its last good run in May 2025. And the official rating of these 7 runs was 79, 78, 74, 71, 70, 69, 67, and today off 65. So that's the drop 2 from that 67. Okay, so it hasn't run a good race, haven't been won or been beaten within 2 lengths in just under a year, and 7 runs. Okay, so that's the way to find out the form of their good runs. And moving on to the pace and stalls details. This is a visual of the pace, the likely pace. Okay, this is the pace figure for each horse. The figures go from 1 to 4, and number 1 is the horse is more likely to lead, and the bigger the number, the horse is more likely to be held up or start slowly. Okay, so these are the figures here. This we're suggesting that Stella Lucente is likely to lead in front of these 3, then this one, etc., etc. And we are calculating the pace advantage figures. Okay, so taking all of this into account and the in-running data that we have, we're suggesting that pace advantages for horses between 2 and 2.6. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them to take a look at in this particular race. Okay. Number of runs for each stall win percentage. So this is the list of the horses by stall number. Okay, number 1 at the top. So you can imagine this is the inside rail on most turning courses. Stall win percent, stall in impact value, which is the anything of a number 1 is deemed good. Anything above is very good or better, and the lower the figure, then perhaps not so good. Okay. The stall that how many times the horse has come first or second in each stall, and that's the impact value of that particular first or second. And the draw CSS is our calculation for the positivity of each stall or negativity. 0.3 or higher is suggested good, and minus 0.3 or lower is suggested bad. Anything in between is unknown slightly. Okay, so we're suggesting on this particular race there's no real draw advantage. It's pretty spread across. Okay, so that's the pace advantage and draw advantage. Race Insights, didn't realise it was going to look quite so much like post data out of the Racing Post as it does, but it's quite an attractive little table with blue for positive, pink for negative, and question mark and white for unknown. Okay, so these are our own. We've made our own calculations on these. They're actually not copied from post data. And for the going, the distance, and the course, general takes into account the draw, the jockey, the trainer, and a few more bits. Form is the form of the horse. Get 1 point for one tick, 2 points for two, none for a question mark, and -1 for a cross. Okay. Where you've got specifically for going, distance, and course, where you've got a question mark, that could simply mean the course has never run at the course or over the distance, or it's just maybe run well and run not so well. So it's worth these can be these aren't negatives. They're just if the horse hasn't run at a course, you can't give it a score. These are all total up here for the total scores. If you wanted to go by these scores here, okay. So those are the race insights as well. So you've got the race insights and the draw data, the form and official handicap form, handicap data for each horse. We've got the bar chart for each horse, so you can get an idea of the horse's history and the ratings it's run at and the positions and the class, etc. And each race clicks to the top, and again you can click to see the scores. All these tables are sortable, and if you ever need help, there's an explanation page on the at the top you can click. Okay.